When I was 18 years old, I moved to Nashville, Tennessee, in search of the dream of country music. And it was a great experience. Nashville's a great town. And I went to work doing what it is that all artists do. We try our best to put down roots in a new town. Unfortunately, although I had quite a bit of success, my roots never got too deep. And what I mean by that is I didn't allow anyone to know me because I was hiding a very fundamental part of who I am. They knew me as a good American patriotic girl who loves the troops and loves her fans of country music and loves God, but they didn't know that I was also a lesbian, and I was scared to death to tell them. So when I moved to New York City and began developing my new relationships, it blew my mind. The way that I was developing my new relationships was in earnest, in honesty. I was coming out of the closet and into the light, and it's amazing how beautifully the roots of new and honest friendships take hold. And suddenly I was realizing that my new friends, Tim and Mitchell and Welton and Mary and Michael, how they were knowing me in 6 months and in a year's time far better than my good friends of 20 years in Nashville go. And I learned that that's the only way that I want to live my life. It was so satisfying. It was the coming together of my life. The very real pieces of me were now becoming mine. I was claiming them. I don't feel necessarily that I came out. I feel like I came together. So, country music is about telling stories, and I'm going to tell a couple of stories with a couple of the songs that Tim rewrote my lyrics to tonight. This is one off of the album Single White Female. Some of you all may know that song, but we're not doing that one right now. We're going to do a song that's my favorite on that record. I love this song because I think it embodies, now that I'm out and in the community and really locking arms with my community and understanding who I am by paying attention to my community, I understand why so many LGBT folks loved this song prior to my coming out. They would say, oh, this is my song with my boyfriend, or this is my song with my wife of 20 years, or my partner of 20 years. And it boggled my mind a little bit. Why do they love this song so much? And now that I'm out, I understand. I understand because there are criticisms that I now receive as an out public woman. People who really have a hard time with people like me. Their question is, well, why do you think you need to have marriage? Why do you think you need to have this and you don't get to have everything we have? And they have a big question about how could it be that my love with my wife, Lauren, is as good or as valid or as shined upon by God's eyes as theirs is. And I now know why people love this song. It's because it says that love is love and it behaves the same for everyone. It's up, it's down, it's hot, it's cold, it's boring, it's exciting. And real love does that. Real commitment does that. And that is why this is one of my favorite songs. You're not boring, hon. You're always fun. It's called It Was. Let's do it, Steve. Yeah. Am I covered up? I guess we guess our way through life. How many times do we really know for sure? I was just hoping for the best. Then I woke up in those loving arms of yours, and what I felt was unmistakable. When I fell for you, it was real, it was magic, it was calm, it was savage, it was used to have so many doubts, but one by one you made them disappear. And what I found was unbelievable, but I believe it's true. And it was real, it was magic, it was calm, it was savage, it was cool as a breeze, it was warm to the touch, it was never enough, it was always too much. It did all the things love does, and that's how I knew it was. You asked what I felt when you walked through the door. Was it fear? Was it clear? It was all that and more. It was real, it was magic, it was calm, it was savage, it was cool as a breeze, it was warm to the touch, it was never enough, it was always too much. It did all the things love does, and that's how I knew it was. Oh, that's how I knew it was. It was. Oh, it was. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much.